is not acceptable. Imogene is missing and I want her found.
She's not missing,
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
No, but that doesn't
Your sister is missing and I want her found. What else is Edward for if not to keep the family safe?
Valuable
Mother,
stuff inside.
Edward has better
Let's go
things
check
to
it
do
out.
than sending someone out to find Imogene. Again.
Imogene is out there somewhere, maybe even lying dead in a ditch, and you don't even care.
I'm not going to have Edward drop everything just
Yeah.
because Imogene
Take your
decided
time.
to take a lover again.
Jack, how dare you speak so disrespectfully about your sister? I don't think you're even listening to me, Jack.
We've been over this, Mother.
If your father were here, he'd send someone to find Imogene.
I'm not Imogene's babysitter. If she chooses to go off without telling anyone, that's her business.
I can't bear to think what might be happening to Imogene right now.
If she wanted us to know where she went, she would have told someone.
I insist you send someone to find Imogene.
She's a grown woman. She's perfectly capable of looking after herself.
On in here, but it can't be good.
I can't believe you don't care what happens to your sister.
Mother, will you let it go, please?
If your father were here, he'd send someone to find Imogene.
We've been over this, Mother.
I can't bear to think what might be happening to Imogene right now.
If she wanted us to know where she went, she would have told someone.
I don't think you're even listening to me, Jack.
I'm not Imogene's babysitter. If she chooses to go off without telling anyone, that's her business.
I don't think you're even listening to me, Jack.
If she wanted us to know where she went, she would have told someone.
I don't think you're even listening to me, Jack.
We've been over this, Mother.
Imogene is out there somewhere, maybe even lying dead in a ditch, and you don't even care.
I'm not Imogene's babysitter. If she chooses to go off without telling anyone, that's her business.
Yeah. Take your time.
I can't believe you don't care what happens to your sister.
I'm not Imogene's babysitter. If she chooses to go off without telling anyone...
When do I get paid?
We'll get to that. First, I need to know what happened to the courier.
If your father were here...
Some raiders set up camp near Parsons and ambushed him. I took care of them.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
She's perfectly capable of looking after herself.
I can't bear to think what might be happening to Imogene right now.
Mother, will you let it
I
go,
didn't find any.
please?
I guess they must have used it all.
Yeah, figures.
I insist you
Oh
send
well.
someone to find
Here's your pay for the job.
Let it
Too
go.
bad about the serum. Now, as far as what's next.
I can't...
Oh hell, I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina.
Grown woman.
Jack's not gonna be happy
Capable of
about it.
looking after herself.
Come on. Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, We tracked down the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got it all, I'm sorry to say.
Oh, that is bad news. Our supply here is dangerously low. Well, we'll just have to make it last until the next delivery.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Great. The sister's even crazier than Jack.
She's not crazy. She just wants the world to be a different place than it really is. I don't know where she's gone, but I can give you a place to start. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. That's a jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
What if she doesn't want to come home?
Obviously, as one of the family, you can't just knock her in the head and drag her home by her heels. Usually, by the time I send someone after her, she's gotten bored with the whole thing and is ready to come home. I'm sure you'll think of something. You're supposed to be resourceful, remember?
I just can't bear to think what might have happened to poor Imogene. Why does Imogene do this to me?
Means a lot to me that you made the libraries.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Everything's guaranteed to last. Until it doesn't.
You might want to think about dropping some of that crap you're carrying.
I've got a weapon here for every situation.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Each weapon tested on someone who deserved it.
Enjoy your stay.
Huh?
Yes?
Yeah?
Hey there.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah? Yes? Yes.
Hey there.
Yes. Yes?
Hi.
Yeah?
Huh?
My client appreciates the work.
Yeah?
Charlie.
What'll it be?
Yo. Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! This guy wants a word.
Something I can do for you, handsome?
Any chance I could steal you away for an evening?
I don't think that would be a good idea. Something else I can help you with?
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Were you a friend of hers?
Do you know where I can find her?
I guess that depends on why you're looking for her.
Her family's worried that something's happened to her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seems like a body that could use looking after.
Do you know where she's gone?
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, she latched on to him for some reason. I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible. Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
Bye.
You again. It's my lucky day. What do you need?
What's your story? How'd you end up singing here?
Oh, I flew into town like any songbird does, on a heavy wind with a wounded wing. Well, this place has a stage, I needed to sing, and Whitechapel Charlie needed customers, so here we are. Was there anything else?
Whitechapel Charlie's been here a long time, I take it?
Well, he never talks too much about his past. Neither do I, really. I guess that's why we get along. You should get to know him, though. Order a drink first. He always wants to talk business after someone's had a few. And was that all? You need anything else?
Come on, tell me the whole story. Who were you before all this?
You really want to know? It's all in the songs. Everything I am. Now, can I help you with anything else?
I wouldn't mind hearing a different song.
The audience is always right.
I got lips, ruby and sweet. I've got hips that can't be beat. I got eyes that are looking for love. I just need a man.
That danger with his trouble, with a capital T. I can...
You should talk to Brother Thomas about how to join our movement.
Hey.
Welcome, neighbors. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
I'm looking for Imogene Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Imogene is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
What's she doing here? Is she a member of your movement?
Actually, she and I are, you know, romantically involved. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
Oh, come on. These idiots aren't gonna listen to reason.
Look, the truth is, we had a little, disagreement about her joining the movement. She got kind of violent. So I locked her in there until I could figure out what to do with her. If you're willing to take her off my hands, let me unlock the door for you, and then she's all yours. I've got to warn you. She's way stronger than she looks. It took all of us combined to even get her locked up in there. She's all yours,
Well, here's
neighbor.
something you don't come across every day. There isn't a speck of dirt anywhere.
You must be Imogene.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
You're Jack's sister. I was expecting someone a bit younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
I have a vial of that serum with me. Here. Looks like you need it.
What are you doing? That's worth a fortune.
How did you get that? Never mind, I'd rather not know. Thank you so very much. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
Let's get out of here.
Don't worry, I'll find my own way home. I'm not quite ready to face Mother. And thank you. I really do appreciate you coming to find me, even though I didn't actually need rescuing.
Hey there.
I'll never hear the end of this from Mother.
Excuse me.
Welcome. We're always looking for new members.
Excuse me.
I hope you decide to become one of the pillars of the community.
We don't have anything to talk about. We don't have anything to talk about.
Hey there.
Hello, neighbor.
I hope you decide to change your life today.
Are you there? Damn, the signal is strangely weak.
There might be some valuable stuff inside.
Oh my god, it's happening.
Let's go
Edward,
check
switch
it out.
over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
See now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in! Edward! There's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
I found Emma Jean. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
Thank God. At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here. I hope that's the right amount. Now, we really need to focus on the current emergency.
How can you be so callous about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
If you're 400 years old, then you were born before the Great War.
Yes, I think you were too. I'd say mid-21st century?
What makes you think that?
Patterns of speech, general demeanor, physical health. You reminded me of the old days the moment I laid eyes on you. I just didn't put my finger on it until now. Is there anything else before we get going?
Where do you get this serum from?
My father, Lorenzo Cabot, is confined in Parsons. He became dangerously unstable after handling an artifact he found on an archaeological dig in Arabia. He gained various seemingly paranormal powers, as well as becoming increasingly irrational and violent. In the end, I had no choice but to confine him, for his own safety, as well as ours.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling him all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with extraordinary abilities.
We'd better get to Parsons right away, then.
Exactly right. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Got it.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need for a serious battle. I'll wait for you outside.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go.
I don't need anything right now, thank you.
Ready? Let's go. Just to be clear, under no circumstances can we allow Lorenzo to be freed from Parsons. I would have lost my father forever. I refuse to let that happen after spending so long trying to cure him. It's the artifact that's made Lorenzo so dangerous. I'm sure his psychosis would be cured if it could be removed. But so far, all my attempts have failed. It's fused too tightly with his nervous system. I'm well aware of the apparent conflict of interest in my father being the source of the treatment that is prolonging his. But I assure you that if I had the chance, I'm glad to give it all up.
Whoa,
Have my
whoa.
father. Relax for a short time.
You gotta do this more often.
Hey there.
We need to get to Parsons.
Excuse me.
Just follow me.
You got some carpentry experience, right?
Yeah, a little bit. I also spent some time as a mechanic in Diamond City. You need something built?
You trying to run the whole Commonwealth or something?
Almost there. Let's hope we're not too late. Edward's men seem to have given a good account of themselves. Not good enough, sadly. We need to get to my office. From there, we can see how bad things really are. Okay, stick close. Follow my orders, and I'm sure everything will be fine. Let's go.
Hey.
Door's blocked from the other side somehow.
I don't like admitting it. Someone made a mess of this place, eh?
I can't believe it's gonna be worth the trouble. Look at this place. Nothing but dust and junk.
Oh, it's gonna be worth
Wait,
it.
listen.
If Lefty's right about
Get ready.
being where that new juice is coming from, hell yeah, it's gonna be worth it.
How'd you get any of it anyway? Lefty doesn't even like you.
I cashed in some favors with people who Lefty doesn't.
You trying to lug the whole Commonwealth with you or something?
Taste.
You better be right. And Lefty better share it out fair, or is someone there?
Something's... Who? Here! I made this for you! Get down! Get down! I'll give you that... Oh, no! I can wait all day! Stop you again! Is that all you've got? Why do they always gotta fight back? Disappearing act. Huh? No sign of him now. Hey!
My property! You are trespassing!
That's it.
First.
Edward! How badly are you hurt?
I'm not dead yet, but I don't think I can get up.
You kept them from using the elevator?
Yeah. I
If you
sent
think
the
this is
elevator
bad,
down
you
to the
should think
basement,
some of the blokes
like you
I beat
wanted,
up at the
and
combat
shut it
zone.
down.
Good.
Shot quite a few of them before they decided to leave me alone in here. Haven't seen anybody for quite a while. I think. It's hard to keep track of time.
Are you sure you can't get up? I could really use your help.
Yeah, Jack. I'm pretty damn sure.
Well, then don't worry about it. Me and your friend here will have to take care of things ourselves. They've definitely reached the basement, although I don't understand how they knew how to get past it. It doesn't matter now. We'll have to go through the abandoned part of the building. It looks like the Abremelin field is still functioning, although several of the security doors in the basement have already been breached. We'd better hurry if we want to stop them. They seem determined to reach Lorenzo for some reason.
exactly is going on here?
I suppose it's time you knew. It's hard to overstate exactly how dangerous the artifact has made Lorenzo. In addition to being homicidally psychotic, he has also gained enhanced strength and unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. He also commands a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. Now, we need to get to the basement before these intruders find a way to set Lorenzo free. Follow me.
Be careful, Jack. You too.
There.
Who's there?
Left in you.
Don't leave anything behind that might be useful.
We never used this wing. Nobody's been in here for decades. There's no telling what we'll run into. Let's hope we can find a way through. The utility elevator is on the bottom.
I'm gonna be jumping at the goddamn shadows next. Hey.
I don't know, like he ever tells us anything.
Those mercs put up a good fight.
Where'd that little fucker go?
Where do you assholes keep
Kill them! Think you can hide?
God's sake, how many of them?
Shit! Lost him.
Thought you could hide?
You're still...
Hold up. Keep your eyes open. I think this asshole's using a stealth boy. When you turn up, you're dead.
Open fire!
I know this sounds crazy, but, well, this place is giving me the creeps.
Ah, man! And come back! I was having fun!
Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you.
Ha! Found
We don't have time for this!
Got a minute?
We need to hurry. Good. The old utility elevator is still working.
Started. Disappearing act. Huh?
This will take us to the basement.
I'm all for taking all we can, but you're looking a little way down there.
Need the key. Don't have the key.
Kill everyone you see. Don't hesitate. We can't let them release Lorenzo.
Experiments were going on here.
upstairs and they still can't stop these clowns from barging in here? Come on, damn you, get that door open.
Those idiots are trying to shut down the Abremlin field. That's the only thing keeping Lorenzo from breaking out of there.
Never understood
We
the
need
use
to
for
get
all
in there
these
and
crazy
stop them.
gizmos.
Hello, Jack. It's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of a personal visit.
Father, I will stop this.
My powers have grown, Jack. The artifact still has so much to teach me. Once I am free, I will be happy to teach you too.
You know I can't let you out until I can remove the artifact. Let me see. Lucifer's balls. They've locked down all the security doors. I'll have to open them one by one from here while you work your way down the hallway. Quickly now.
That's right. You need to shut down the containment field in order to open the door.
Shit, they're breaking through the security doors. Hurry it up!
Your men
I'm opening the main
upstairs
door.
don't seem to have
Hurry!
been of much
The
use.
Abremlin field is down.
Apparently, even this task was abilities. That's it. I can feel my strength return. Be free.
You mean that's it?
There's still one chance. I just need a moment to enter the failsafe codes. It's not too late. It will take some time for him to regain his powers. We still have a chance to stop him.
Don't listen to my son. He's the crazy one. You know this. Look at what he's done to me.
I built a failsafe into the containment grid. Switched the 4 Abremlin generators to manual override, and I can flood this cell with a lethal dose of Zeta radiation.
Do the right thing. Open this door and let me out.
If you don't set the generators soon, he'll free himself and then we're all dead. Do not listen to him. This is what he does. Surely you can see that.
Everything my son has told you about me is a self-serving lie. That must be obvious now. Think back on everything Jack has told you. Who do you think is really the crazy one here?
He's lying. You fool.
Ah, at last, you...
Excuse me.
Don't do this. Get away while you can.
It seems Jack doesn't want to talk to his father. We'll have to kill him, you know. And all the rest of them.
How long have you been locked up in here?
My loving son trapped me here in the year of our Lord, 1898, so, almost 400 years. I think you were about to agree to helping me kill Jack and the rest of my traitorous kin, yes?
Say I do help you kill Jack and the rest of your family. What's in it for me?
What Jack stole from me, I will give to you freely. The gift of immortality. But first I have some unfinished business to deal with. With your help, I trust. Meet me.
Don't listen to him. Do not let him out.
Please, just open the door.
As soon as you set the Abremlin generators, I can end this.
Do the right thing. Let me out of here.
Hurry. His powers are returning.
Do the right thing. Let me out of here.
Jammed.
You fool!
Ah, at long last, you...
Excuse me.
Don't do this.
Too...
Get away while you can.
It seems Jack doesn't want to talk to his father. We'll have to kill him, you know. And all the rest of them.
I never agreed to kill anybody.
Why else would you have opened that door? There's only one way forward now. But don't worry. You will be rewarded. What Jack has taken from me, I will bestow upon you freely. The gift of immortality. But first I have some unfinished business to deal with. With your help. Meet me at Cabot House. I'm sure that's where the rats will congregate.
Bingo.
Let's go. everything my son has told you about me is a self-serving lie. That must be obvious now.
Excellent.
Ah, at long last, you did the right thing. You'll see.
Father, don't do this.
Too late, Jack. Why don't you wait there so that we can have that little chat that's so long overdue?
Get away while you can!
It seems Jack doesn't want to talk to his father. We'll have to kill him, you know. And all the rest of them.
How long have you been locked up in here?
My loving son trapped me here in the year of our Lord. I think...
I never agreed to kill anybody.
Why else would you have opened that door? There's only one way forward now. But don't worry. You will be rewarded. What Jack has taken from me, I will bestow upon you freely. The gift of immortality. But first I have some unfinished business to deal with. With your help, I trust. Meet me at Cabot House. I'm sure that's where the rats will congregate. Let's go.
There! Have you lost your mind? Why did you release Lorenzo?
Is Lorenzo here yet?
No, of course not, or we'd all be dead already. Now answer the question. Why did you free him?
sorry I let him go. That was a mistake.
It's a little late for that epiphany. I'm sure Lorenzo's on his way to kill us all right now.
We could use his help, Jack. You did kind of drop him in the middle of that whole Lorenzo situation without much context.
Convince me that I should still trust you.
If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already.
I can see why you like him, Edward. He has such a way with words.
Oh my! There might be some valuable stuff inside. Let's go check it out.
How did you get in here?
Why so surprised? This is my house, after all. I like what you've done with the place.
Lorenzo, thank God you finally escaped. Jack just wouldn't listen. You know I would never.
You have all betrayed me, kept me a prisoner, and fed off me like vampires to prolong your pathetic, worthless lives. That is now over. Your time is up.
I'll wait all day for you to... First crack at the gear!
I always knew we shouldn't be using the serum. But who could resist such a
You trying to lug the whole Commonwealth with you or something?
I guess Jack knew what he was doing, keeping Lorenzo locked up like that.
Now do you see? I told you what would happen if Lorenzo got free.
You're right. I should have listened to you back at Parsons.
You did come back to help. I'll give you that much. At least nobody died. A small miracle, really. I only wish I'd been able to find some way to cure my father before it came to this. I still believe that with a little more time, I might have found some way to remove the artifact. But it doesn't matter now.
I'm sorry about Lorenzo.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Before you go, you did make the right choice in the end. So I feel I owe you something for your help. I think this is fair compensation. I won't be needing your services after this.
You don't need me anymore.
No. Without Parsons to run, I don't think I'll need such an extensive staff.
Saving your family's gotta be worth more than that.
You know, I was so close to understanding the artifact. Now that I can study it directly, I may be able to do something useful with it. Come back in a week or so. All my research may not have been completely in vain.
Lorenzo, thank God you finally escaped. Jack just wouldn't listen. You know I would never.
You have all betrayed me, kept me a prisoner, and fed off me like vampires to prolong your pathetic, worthless lives. That is now over. Your time is up.
This is the part of the job that I love.
to you. Hello there. Sir?
You hear that? Don't you have a light in that gizmo strapped to your wrist? I don't like this. Not one bit. If you want to get through the tunnel, those raiders won't even slow us down.
Got it.
I don't like this. Not one bit. You might want to think about dropping some of that crap you're carrying. Quit playing games. Come out where I can see it. Oh no, you don't. Is that all you've got?
I'm just so hungry all the time.
how are you?
What's the angle here? Most folks are just looking for a hand. Are you ready?
There's brotherhood,
Just thinking
and
how
there's
wonderful
everything else.
it'd be to get out of
Nothing
this
in
infernal
between.
rain.
What have you got to trade today?
Look at you. 2 centuries.
I'm
And your
sure I've got
skin's
something.
as smooth as a baby.
Let's see what you got.
Let me know what you'd like. Yeah?
Hey,
If you're looking for armor, I may have something you can use.
I'll take a look, sure.
Here's what I've got.
Hope this rain
Yeah?
lets up soon.
So you got a ride of choice? I'm usually a mentats myself.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load. Or, no, if you need anything proofread.
Damn. Rain. It doesn't rust out my suit again. With the Brotherhood behind it, we'll never fall.
Wow, that doesn't look half bad.
I'm pleased with... You were assigned to the same team. I think
You have no idea what it's been like scrounging around for 2 centuries with this ugly mug.
What have you got to trade today?
You know, things are looking up. I can feel it this time.
So a ghoul walks into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve ghouls here." Ghoul says, "That's fine. Is the human fresh?"
Let's get this show on the road.
Damn, really coming down.
Never built myself. Hammer and nails sort of guy.
I think you should stay on point. Instincts seem to be right on target.
Huh?
Call me old-fashioned, but there's nothing better than boots on the ground. Yes? Damn rain. It doesn't rust out my suit yet.
Maybe there you go. Now you can take a few more hits. Look who's yours.
You watch my back, I'll watch yours. Damn rain. Rain. It doesn't rust out my suit yet.